All right, it's Christmas. Actually, it is like 2 months after Christmas, and I ordered this stuff before Christmas. I ordered from the Black Friday sale from Techno-Toy Tuning. They had warned us a few weeks ago it was going to take a while. They got a shit ton of orders. I think they said they did like 6 months worth of business in one day. But that sale put me over the top. This is stuff that I've been looking at but don't need yet. But they like never do sales, and I think that was like 20% off. So just got the stuff. It was shipped this week. Tracking said it would be here Monday, but it actually got here on Saturday. And so I'm excited, and I'm just going to geek out and open this box. If anybody cares, watch with me. All right, can you guys see? All right, cool. My fat ass is probably going to block this shot, but I'll try not to. All right, so RC guy opens his packages with a X-Acto knife. So what we got in here? We have 26280Z big brake kit, Z front 5-lug hub conversion, and 20% off Black Friday through Cyber Monday discount. Well, so certainly worth it. Saved $300 on that sale, so that's awesome. All right, got a big Willwood box in here. All right. So I have a bag of bolts and stainless steel lines. These are going to be the 5-lug hubs. Packaged pretty well. Oh yeah. Nice. That is awesome. Put that on here. Supposed to be working on the clutch, throwout bearing, and transmission engine mounting today. I'm thinking the engine's over there in this shot. So these are the rotor hats. Now, so it's kind of funny. When you order, the website tells you that the standard rotor hat color is gold, and that red and gray are also available, and to email them with your preference. So I emailed with my preference, and I said gold is probably the last color that I would want, and so send anything else. I prefer gray, but I'm fine with red. And they emailed me back immediately and said that they did not have any gray, and that would be in January before they received any more. And would red be okay? And I said, yeah, I knew the gold was standard and most likely, but I will take red and that will be great. So earlier this week, when I realized it was January, I called in and said, or emailed, and said, hey guys, since it's been a while, you got that shipment of rudder hats in yet? Could I maybe get gray? And they emailed right back and said, yeah, we just got a shipment of rudder hats in, and your order will be going out this week or so. And I said, awesome. But I was really not rushing you. I was asking about the gray rudder hat, so could I get gray? And they emailed right back and said, yeah, sure, your order will ship tomorrow or today with gray hats. That doesn't look like gray. But you know what? I can deal. No big thing. They're not going to be super visible anyway. It'll add a little bit of color. Just the rest of the stuff that I have is gray and red. But I think it'll be all right. I'm sure if I asked, they would swap it. But like I said, they got a lot of orders in one day. I'm not even mad. They're pretty cool. Wow, the work there is awesome. Packaged well, foam between the two, so they're not scratching each other and chipping. Wrapped in foam. The packaged pretty well, really well actually. No complaints at all. All right, Woolwood pads. I had asked for a. This will be primarily street with a little bit of probably some track days. So once again, they emailed me right back. Excuse me. Emailed me right back and said that there was a great pad that had good cold performance, but was great for track days, and that's what they would ship. Anybody's really familiar with Woolwood part numbers. 150-885 4K. Good news is, of course, super standard brake set, very readily available. I almost don't want to get the rotors out because I'm not going to be using them for a while, so I don't want them to rust, but I can't stand it. So what we got? Oh, yeah. Special racing application only. Cast iron drilled rotor is unsafe for street use. Drilled cast iron rotors can be unsafe for some racing applications. Check rotors for cracks. Rotors with cracks should not be used. Read disclaimer. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Woolwood covering their ass on the rotors. And I don't blame them. Car probably will not see a whole lot of street time. But I would like to register and tag it. What that's going to look like. That's just awesome. Okay, let's do something here. So this is the Woolwood rotor. This is the Z32 rotor. It's only about ½ inch difference between the Z32 rotor and the Woolwood rotor. 1/16 of an inch wider. And the Z32 is a lot heavier, almost twice the weight probably. And that ignore the mess. 280Z hub, Z31 5-lug hub, Z31 turbo, and Techno-Toy tuning 5-lug hub. As Techno-Toy says, their offsets are exactly the same as the factory hub. Z31 turbo is a little more shallow there. Other brake rotor. And these are going to be the calipers. Oh my God. Wow. That is significant. Jeez. So, while we're comparing, Woolwood 4-piston, Z32 4-piston. That's the aluminum one. Really kind of surprised. The Z32 stuff is more similarly sized than I expected. That's awesome. Disc brakes should only be installed by someone experienced and competent in the installation and maintenance of disc brakes. I'm screwed. Remember, folks, working on your car is completely and totally unsafe and should never be done. Please wait for the future where we will all be driven around by robotic automobiles. Here we go. So these are the brake adapters. Caliper adapters. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Of course, that bolts to the S30. Alright, I couldn't have done that if I'd tried. Unless, of course, it had been my foot. See, this is why brakes should only be installed by professionals. See, I can't even figure out how they go. There we go. So those will be bolt through. Neither of those are threaded, so we'll be bolting through. That's got to go this way. All right, let's go over here. There we go. That looks much more better. Now, if you were to stumble in this thinking this is an installation video, it's not. If you're in such horrible shape as you need me to help you install these, I'm sorry. That looks right. Closer anyway. And then, of course, we'll have these guys clearanced for. Now, yeah, they're just very tight. Okay. That's good. You know what your brake's coming off. Of course, now I think I turned them the wrong way. I'm going to have to edit the shit out of this video. Thing that I'm not finding, may still be hidden in here somewhere. These have bearing races pre-installed. So the races are there. I thought they said they come with, oh, there's notches to knock the races out. That'll show up in there. So you can press those races out and knock them out as needed. Well, I guess I do have gold. Look. It matches now, it's fine. Alright, awesome. So the only thing that I was expecting in here that I'm not finding is ball bearings. I thought this came with ball bearings. I did cut a couple of new stickers, so I mean, totally worth it. I mean, wood stickers too, so. Car's gonna be faster. All right, so that is pretty awesome. I will check and see if they're supposed to come with bearings, and or not. I might have just misread that. Let's see, what did I do with that? Rotor hats, caliper adapters, calipers, brake pads. Miscellaneous and sundry hardware, including stainless steel lines, five lug billet hubs, and I did already have the strut assemblies. These are the evolved, I think, strut assemblies. So for this entire front end, everything pictured here, with the exception of the engine over there. Pretty much the entire front end, suspension, brakes, hubs for a Z car, and not one piece of it ever saw the inside of a Nissan factory. That's either good or bad, I'm not sure. Alright, I am pretty happy. Didn't get the color of hat that I requested, but no big thing, especially not at all. There's another piece of gold there. Yes, I do care how it looks. Talk shit about me all you want. Alright, cool. See if I can. Well, worst case, I need a set of wheel bearings. And if they were supposed to be included, I am sure they will send them out. If not, I've probably got a set laying around here. Actually, I know I have a set laying around here. There we go. Alright. I guess I'm done. That's cool. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm giggling. Thanks for hanging out and watching me be stupid. Later. Okay, one more follow-up. Bearings, seals, and the caps were in the other hub box. So I just opened the wrong one. So we've got everything in here that we need to put this back together. These are, that is overkill, but that is pretty sweet. A billet hub cover cap for the billet hub. Bearings, washers, seals, inside and outside bearings. Let's see here. These are, I don't see a brand on here. Well, maybe that HL is the brand. LM67048. They are made in China. Yeah. Let's see what these are. Just a curiosity. Where'd I put them? So these are SKF. The SKF are made in Brazil. Yeah, I'm sure those are fine. I'm sure they're quality. They may even be from Nissan. I worked in American manufacturing for 30 years, so I have some opinions about everything moving to China. Of course, most of those opinions are about us as consumers and buying the cheapest thing possible. But I may. Yeah, HL must be the bearing company. Don't know if those are what Nissan is using now or what, but it's alright, I've got another set. They were in there as they were supposed to be. We'll go from there. Alright, now, see ya.